Yeah. So for those that don't know what this podcast is going to be about, it's basically us peeling back, or either peeling back the layers or opening up the curtain for us to necessarily tell each streamer's story. Because as we all know, life is kind of funny, and each streamer has a different journey as to how they became a streamer and where they are today. So, my biggest thing is I always wanted to do like a podcast like this where we peel back that layer and just let the viewers know that hey, this streamer started his journey this way. And even get the
And yeah.
details of like how his name got developed, how his channel got formed.
Kind of how
And now that you say it
kind of how
that
they
way,
go ahead.
God, damn.
Great minds think alike. But not only to like really see how they came about, but their journey throughout how they got to where they are today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you do put it that way, I don't remember half of my journey.
And that's fair because of how long it's been.
Uh,
I don't expect Immortal to necessarily remember his full journey because you've been doing this for 11 years.
I can't
As I've
count
been
on
doing
two
only doing it-
hands anymore.
As I've been only doing it for, according to Twitch, 6 years.
Yeah.
Of course, my
Oh.
journey has been over the course of a couple of accounts prior to where I'm at now because of hacking and security issues and all that other BS. So, to be actually able to keep this channel and keep this like thing going for this long, it feels amazing. It really does.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where like the streamers' reactions become really genuine when majority of us have like been beaten down by life, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
we're so our self-esteem generally is like torn apart,
Yeah.
but we push forward every time we hit that live button. And then when people show up and give us like a raid of 30 or raid of even just 2 people for a raid, and we're just like awestruck, like holy shit, you want to share your viewers with us
With a such small like community and such small creator in us, when you're up there making like over 30 plus viewers, averaging like I don't know 5 gift subs a stream, something like that. And you're like such a bigger figure than we are in terms of content creation, and you're coming like taking a step down back to where you came from to kind of boost us back up, you know.
That's kind of like when after I introduced you to the legendary RP community, like within a couple of days, you got rated by one of their number one streamers, and it was just a big wholesome moment to see that, because like I've seen streamers get like broken on stream several times, and I've always yeah, I mean, I've always, so in my journey of being a streamer, I've always enjoyed that type of energy or that type of like experience or that reaction, and that's why I always, when I had the funds to do it, I did it. I had fun breaking streamers because it was always just that genuine reaction that always just wanted more.
Yeah. And the thing is like it can happen multiple times, but yet every time feels the same. Every time feels the same. Like if you're a small content creator, and if you're a like if your dream Sorry. If your dream is to become a content creator and you've worked so hard to make that happen, and you're averaging, I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 4 people, and then you get hit with a bombshell that is like 40 to almost 50, and you're like, what? Like, if you're used to being so like low in the ranks, you're gonna be used to that, and you're never going to get used to the fact of people actually keep coming in and keep like showing the support. And it doesn't matter even if you have 1 or 2, like that's still 2 people enjoying your streams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's still 2 people coming out and making it worth your while to come back. And I feel like that's the one thing that a lot of like upcoming content creators don't really understand, is it takes time. It takes so much time. And yeah, you may get lucky.
does.
You may get lucky and post I don't know, you call somebody out, or you do something in the lines of something that nobody else has ever done before. That's the only like turning point that you can really get. If you're that, like, if you try to go that hard for it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like you're not used to it, and the more it happens, the more it feels like the first time it happens. And obviously it takes time to get used to it, but in the long run, you're never going to get used to it. It's just not possible.
Mm-hmm. And that's from someone who was able to do that to other streamers, to now becoming the one who's like, if it happens to me, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck, why, what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm allergic to money.
Yeah, bitch, I will always say that. And you know, as many times as I tell people, no, you don't need to do that,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that people still do,
Mm-hmm.
and as I say, defy what I say,
Yeah.
I'm 100% grateful every time someone decides to throw that sub or throw down those biddies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's every time someone does that, it motivates me to do more, and it motivates me to see what I can to generally critique the whole aspect of my channel.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing, is like the constructive criticism aspect of it as well. You're not going to be able to please everybody. That's just physically impossible. You're not going to be able to please everybody. You're not going to be able to make everybody happy, enjoy your entertainment, or like enjoy the same things that you enjoy. That is just physically not possible. So the other thing about that is you can critique this, or you can kind of toggle the way you do some things, like like when it comes to upgrades, or just like basic tips and tricks, you know, doing a certain topic, certain game, you know, certain things that you enjoy. Just make it worth it in the end.
Right.
Like, don't be like, I wouldn't post just any, like, say for instance, and this is true, I'm trying to become a gaming content creator, right? You don't want to just put out every little like gameplay that you film. Like, and it's another like mindset that you have to have of, is this good? Is this like postable? Will other people enjoy it? Like, it's also another thing of, if you don't enjoy it yourself, you're not it. There's 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people aren't going to enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
So you have to eventually tweak it to make it work for everybody. And then once you start tweaking it and once you start actually like getting your rhythm in, it's just smooth sailing from there. And it, like I said in the beginning, it takes time.
Yeah.
Process, but if you find people that's doing the same game or whatever, you guys can collaborate and come up with different ideas.
And that's another thing, dude.
Right.
Make friends. Like meet people. Meet people that you never thought you would be able to meet in your life. Whether it be like distance or like like just words. Yeah.
Like the three of us, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you meet one person, that's already kicking it off to bigger stakes, because you turn one person into two people into four, and then so on and so forth, and you just grow from there.
Yeah.
So I highly encourage like upcoming content creators, like make yourself known, make it known that you're trying to like be a team player in a sense, because
Community that will support you no matter what.
yeah,
Not money wise support, but support your content.
kind of
You're trying to put out.
like I mentioned earlier, how uh you may have like just those one or two main people sitting there, but at the same time you're still pulling in those 1 to 2 people every stream, and
Yeah.
that's still 2 people that are going to eventually spread the word. It may not take it may not be a day, it may not be a week. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. So to kind of capture that, I live by a kind of a phrase. Thanks, phone. I kind of live by a phrase where, I don't remember where I picked this up, but it's like, you could take a small stone, throw it into the water, and those ripple effects will eventually be big effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good quote. I've never heard that before, but I definitely will keep that floating around in the brain cells.
Oh, for the love of Christ, my phone just loves me.
What other topics do we
Oh.
have?
So
Okay. So wait, we actually have a comment from Twitch here. My problem is I'm trying to get back into streaming, but I'm lacking the motivation. So may I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Damn it.
No.
So my thing on motivation is do what you enjoy. Don't force yourself to play a certain game or do a certain activity that you may not enjoy in the long run, but just do something that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're into Minecraft survival, play Minecraft survival, like stream it, or something like that, and somebody's bound to gravitate to you. Like you can stream the most like off the wall freaking game of all time, you're still going to have that one person that comes into your chat just to check you out, and if you seek to their expectations, boom, you have a viewer, you have a follower, you have a subscriber in the YouTube case. Like it just keeps growing the more, like, and to go back to that one topic, one turns into two and then just keeps growing.
To piggyback off of that, Loki, I have a friend of mine who was a former colleague of mine. Before I left that job, he was talking to me because he found out that I was a streamer, and towards the end, he started going to me with like all these questions about how to start streaming, what does he need, like the gear and all this shit. Like he started asking me all these questions. I gave him as much information as I possibly could, and then much later on, he messaged me in Discord and he's like, "Dude, how do you pull in so many viewers? How can you how are you able to do that?" It's like you just play the game that you love and just stick with it. Does it, like as everyone knows, my channel has now focused point on RP because I love RP.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend, he literally will play Rocket League like it's going out of style. He loves Rocket League, and that's what he started. That's what he started his channel on. That's what he's keeps doing. And he's told me like every time he's gone off of Rocket League and done like Call of Duty or some other game, he's like, when my viewers drop, it's like, okay, that's a big that's kind of like your indicator that your viewers are more wanting to watch you play Rocket League over Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is such a washed out game where everyone is playing it. Not many people are playing Rocket League anymore because it's kind of a really unique game. So like if you see viewers kind of leaning more towards one game, fine, stick with it. But every now and then, if you get so drained out playing that game, fine, let your viewers know that, hey, today I've been playing this game for so long, I want to take a break, we're gonna go do this.
Yep.
They'll be more than willing to stick with you and watch what you're doing. And if the viewers leave, okay, whatever, let them leave.
Right.
It's strictly you wanting to take a break from a game that you've played thousands of hours into.
Don't get me started on that.
Well, yeah, we all got that one game that we have a guilty pleasure of playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like for me, I started on Xbox streaming. I'm pretty sure Bird can vouch on that one. I
remember
started
those
with
streams.
Rocket League, Minecraft, and a couple other games. But now that when I have time on the computer, I'm doing RP, American Truck Sim, whatever. But y'all gotta think, each game has its own community, and they will pile in over time.
My computer might be taking a poop. Uh-oh.
Looks like you're fine on my end.
My screens are frozen.
Give it a moment.
Yep.
But to go to Loki's comment, I got a friend that is wanting to get me into Arma Reforger. Go for it.
Try it.
Here's the thing, though. If you like, yeah, try it. But if you don't enjoy it, do not force yourself to play it.
Correct. Like, that kind of fits right along with me not liking, what game was it? There's a game that I don't like, even though I know everyone else still enjoys it. Well, not that, but it was one of the games that Queen and a bunch of others were. Lethal Company.
Oh yeah.
Queen and the rest of them, they loved playing that game. For me, I saw no reason to play it.
I think Immortality has that game. If I'm not wrong.
I do. But the others, to piggyback off of that, that's like me with my wife right now. I'm trying to expand her horizon in video games. And I am a fan of like balloons, like strategy games, like just chill out, click away, and do whatever. Her, on the other hand, she likes to get scared. She likes horror games, and she likes to let her mind be creative. So I've been asking her, like, hey, would you get Balloon 6 with me? And she's like, I'm just simply not interested. Okay. So it's like you can't like I said before, you can't satisfy everybody. It's like physically impossible to to make everybody pleased at the same time.
Correct. I really want to try RP, but yeah. And see, that's the thing. What you can do as you're continuing to stream, you know, you might be streaming. I don't want to say basic level games, but games that you have access to.
Mm-hmm.
Make it your goal in the background to work up the money to get the PC, so then you can then get the better, the better games, the better content, so then you can then start doing the RP.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I literally started off of my original tower
Mm-hmm.
for the longest time until before I fucked it up. But like I've done a bunch of PS5, PS4 streams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done it.
Yeah.
It happens. But if you are like, hey, I really want to do RP, but I know it has to be on a PC, well then make your focal point, whether it be viewers giving you subs or giving you bits or giving you donations, take that revenue and
And
put it towards the goal of getting a decent PC.
well
Just
said.
make sure you do your homework.
Well said.
Right.
So before we get into any other topics, I do apologize, but I'm probably gonna have to restart my tower because my screens are still frozen.
Okay.
So chat, quick intermission on both ends. I do apologize, but I shall wait. Maybe
Do you need to close a few tabs?
wait. Maybe yeah. I'm good now. I'm chilling.
Hey, because on my side, you're still your camera's still going.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, your camera's still smooth as hell.
Yeah. Miko made a comment. I started Torum last week. Never thought anything about it, but my viewership skyrocketed from it when I go into RP and go back to 1 to 5. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you might have found a market of viewers that like Torum more than they like RP. Like, there are games out there that certain people are just so drawn to that game that they will watch another person play it. Like for me, I love watching other role players because it's their take on role play
Mm-hmm.
and how they play a story and how they do a general RP arc in order to like get that content. And it's like, okay, how did they do that type of arc
Mm-hmm.
and make it so beautiful?
Yeah. And to add on to that, not only will you get to see how they do it and see like how everything plays out in watching somebody else, the other thing about that is you can also get ideas from said creator and twist it to your own. So that way you're not really like for example, honestly. Mr. Bird over here has like helped me and given me tips and honestly given me some of his stuff like this border and everything right now I did not do. It was all his going. And the thing is we can we can put ourselves in that creative mindset and make it our own, but at the same time we can have help. That's the other thing. It's like it's not really ripping unless you're straight up ripping, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like you can like as long as you ask if it like in my eyes, honestly, if you can sit there and ask them like hey, I like this idea. Would you mind if I like take it and make my own little twist on it? And if they're okay with it, they're okay with it. If they're not, then try to find something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just so that way it's not a full copy and paste of what somebody else is doing.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, a lot of you know that I have my blind commands. I actually asked another content creator who established those if I can take them to my channel and twist them,
Mm-hmm.
and they were 100% okay with it. They even showed me how to do it from step to step, and it was like the second they showed me how to do it, as y'all see now, the blind commands have grown so big that it's like it's its own little section of my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who wants to know how to do them, I'm more than happy to give any other content creator the formula, the little in and outs of how to do it, just
Mm-hmm.
so they can take it and do their own little twist to it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm willing to share the shit I got.
That's and like to add to that, another thing is like the legendary RP stuff. It's like I like you probably even remember this. I did it not too long ago, where your chat bot came up and said a different message than the one that you say when you type in the command legendary.
Mm-hmm.
That's a completely different, like, yeah, you have one that automatically pops it up, but it's a different response every time. So I can kind of take that one response, make it and like paste it, but edit a few words to kind of personalize it. Just so that way you're not
Yeah.
really ripping, as I was trying to say.
Right, right. Because like at the end of the day, every content creator is always looking for the next thing to add to their channel to give the viewers more things to play with, more things to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time, I get a raid of brand new people coming into my channel, I always go, hey, so y'all know this channel has a bunch of commands for y'all to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And usually Pyro or me or someone who has access to it, they will pop up the command,
Mm-hmm.
the just the list of commands, and it will just show everyone every command that I currently own or currently have active and that's working. And it's like, you have all these commands. I am streaming.
Use
Use
them.
them to what you want.
Yeah, use them.
Because there have been times that I have done an RP scene and someone has used one of my sound commands and it timed it so beautifully perfect that we had to fucking clip it because it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, that was perfect. Put that on TikTok. Like,
Yep.
the amount of things that we can do as content creators to give more to the viewers, the better.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention the realism of said content. That is
Mhm.
one thing that honestly kind of grinds my gears. Is when you can sit there and watch a video and tell through and through, like start to finish, that it's fake. Like you can tell it's rehearsed or it's scripted or something like that. If you want that, go to a movie set. This is real life. This is, yeah, I get. We want to express our creativity, but show that to the right people and not just random people on the internet.
Mhm.
Because if you just show it to random people on the internet, you're gonna fail. It because going back to the you're not gonna please everybody. There's just gonna be those assholes that go in and just screw it all up for you.
Yep.
But at the other time, but at the other side of that is those few to maybe a lot of people that do enjoy it. You know?
like Pyro.
And I'm usually the one that does a command to make it perfect time with
Yeah.
something that's going on in whatever game.
Yeah, you and Miko have done a few of them that were well timed.
Birdie has
Yeah,
heard. Birdie has heard some of ideas that I want to do on a GTRP. That would be hilarious. Do tell, Loki.
Or even Bird, if you remember.
I would have to go to my DMs.
No. Nico, you're not innocent.
See, that's the fun part. Like, yeah, I the past few streams that I've had, yeah, we've just I've made the discovery that yes, I'm old as shit. All right, I understand. Like, I have come to the realization that the majority of the shit that I have grown up on. Oh, fuck you, Pyro. Now that I told you that command, great. But like, yeah, I will live it up. Like, yes, I am old. I do forget some shit. All right, I will take it and I'll run with it. But at the same time, as y'all see, I have taken that and I've used it in my own stream as a command for y'all to necessarily throw back at my face and just go, "Hey, bitch, you are old as fuck." And I don't care. Fucking tell me I'm old. I don't give a shit. I mean, the one viewer that was in my stream that told me that Speed Racer the movie came out in '08. Like, my brain was like, no, that came out a few years ago. No, that was '08. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then I found out later on that Minecraft was in '09. I was like, oh, goody. A year after I graduated high school, that came out. Fuck yeah.
So chat and the pod. I guarantee you I can make 50% of the people watching the stream right now feel old.
Oh no, don't. Oh no, what you got?
No balls.
I started on the PlayStation 3 with Black Ops 2.
Fuck, that hurt.
Yikes.
I started on the PlayStation 3. No capture card, no PC, nothing. Straight PlayStation 3. It was when Call of Duty Black Ops 2 just released an update that added a live streaming option to its multiplayer menu. I clicked that. I went live. And that's literally I was 10 years old.
Hey, mortal.
Yep.
PlayStation 3 released in North America in November 17th, 2006.
Mhm.
I was still in high school.
I was too.
I was 3.
Shit. No, I was in middle school.
I was 3 turning 4.
All right,
Hang on. Wait. When did you say it came out again? Like, what was the specific date?
November 17th, 2006.
I just turned 3.
Mind you, the system that I started on was Nintendo 64.
Ooh, good old 64. Well, that was no.
I had the original 64.
So no, that was just when I started streaming. That's my content creation journey start. That's not my gaming journey start.
Uh-huh.
My gaming journey start was on the fucking PlayStation. Hang on. PlayStation 2.
Loki. We'll come back to it, Loki. Hold on.
Nope, that's not right. I think no. You know what they had me start on? Fucking Nintendo. I think it was the Nintendo 64. It was Super Smash or not Super Smash. It was like the baseball Mario game. The Mario baseball game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's I remember sitting on a little fucking turtle shell chair, as I like to call it, and I would literally sit there and play as Donkey Kong because the Donkey Kong was the only one that punched the fucking ball. The only reason I played as Donkey Kong was because he was the only one that punched the ball. And I would sit there for literally, dude, I would sit there for like fucking starting at 6 in the afternoon to about 12 at night when everybody else was partying. Then I'd start fucking passing out because I was past my bedtime.
Immortality, you're making people feel old.
I know, that's why I told you, I literally said I'm about to make 50% of the people watching this fucking stream feel old. I literally put out a PSA for it.
That's okay. That's okay. I just made myself feel old because I looked up the release date for Nintendo 64,
Mm.
and it was September 29th, 1996. I was 6 years old.
Wait, hang on. Was it 64 or the fucking GameCube?
GameCube came out a little bit later, I believe.
It was GameCube then. It was fucking GameCube then. I'm sorry, my brain is. I smoke a lot of pot, so my brain is very difficult to remember that far.
GameCube came out in November 18th, 2001.
Yep, then it was the GameCube. It was the fuck. It was the fucking GameCube.
Hold up. Just for my view, just for those people that can see my camera. So you mean this system, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Except mine was silver. I had the silver one.
See, so when I moved into this house, I still had my original black one, and Queen still has the original see-through green.
She has the translucent green, the X-ray green.
She had the translucent green model. But when I got this house,
that was the one I've always wanted, man.
I found the website that sells retro games.
Is it called DK Oldies?
I believe so.
DK, I know that site.
I had to pick up this gold one because like I've always wanted to get the gold system just because of the looks.
You know what I'm thinking about getting soon when I can afford it? Is a PlayStation 2 Slim. Specifically a PS2 Slim. Because it has some of the most like enjoyable fucking games I've ever played in my childhood. Ever. Pyro, the thing about that is there would be no software that could probably even make it look relatively decent.
No, but see, that's the thing though. Games back then, from our point, graphics weren't.
Graphics wasn't shit.
It was more of the storyline than the graphics.
OG Fat Boy is the best.
Oh wait for
PS2.
Are you saying
the PS2?
PS2. Ooh.
Because I said I wanted the Slim.
Queen had the Slim.
Yeah.
I had the original Fat Boy.
Oh yeah, the Fat Boy.
I had the original fat PS2. I think my dad had the original PS.
You mean the 2D at the 2D graphics, Loki?
He had the Atari. My mom had the Atari.
So my mom had it as Super NES or the SNES or whatever.
No, she had the Atari until I lost it. But yeah, no.
two different fat boys. I'm talking about the bulky, the bulky fucking.
The brick.
Are you
Basically
talking about?
the
Hang on. Are you talking about the cross? Is it cross plat? No, not cross platform. Backwards compatible version or the regular big fucking brick that had more storage system to it. Yeah. So
Yep.
for
I had-
everybody
I
on
had
the
original system.
so for everybody on the YouTube side or wherever this is getting posted at, we are currently live streaming on Twitch. Both me and Bird are live streaming live on Twitch. We're doing a shared chat so that way everybody can see everybody's chats and answer everybody's questions equally. So that way Bird isn't getting random questions, I'm getting random questions, and we're trying to resolve them at the same time. It's everybody gets their chance and everybody can put their hit on it pretty much.
So Immortal, you want an interesting little fact?
Hmm.
I still have the Nintendo GameCube release date information up,
Mm-hmm.
and under the little description of the Wikipedia description, it also has also known as Dolphin
Stuff.
for a GameCube. I bet you that's because of the loading screen.
Mr. Archer says I have two PS2s, a PS3, a PS4. Lost both PlayStation 1 and Nintendo. Wait, when I moved. Damn, dude. That sucks.
You want to get the PSX? Ooh, that's it was only in Japan. Oof. All right, now I'm curious. What's the PSX look like?
Yeah, now I'm PlayStation X?
Yep. Oh, that's interesting.
It almost looks like a mix of a 360 and with like a 360 shell with PlayStation.
Yeah,
That's a 360
like-
shell with a PlayStation logo on it.
that's crazy.
Yo.
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, that turned into a retro thing. No.
I'm also gonna put in.
Oh, that looks interesting.
It was mainly a home console. I can see that. I can see
Okay.
that with how this looks.
So I'm not gonna do that right now, but when I do eventually get some more times, I'm going to make it to where we can flash like what we're looking at on our screens.
Oh, see, I just had the web browser source capturing whatever I have on Google.
Yeah. I'm stuck to Well, I'm stuck to two monitors, thank you.
And see that ties back in to our starting point. Like as a content creator, we start out with bare minimum gear, but as we progress further up, our gear gets more. We get more gear.
That's like
I typically have a secondary camera if I wanted to go grab it
Mhm.
and go hook it up. I have a secondary Stream Deck if I wanted to hook it up, but I was gonna send it off to someone else
Mhm.
because they're looking to start streaming and they're looking at Stream Decks,
Mhm.
and it's like, here, I have an old one. Yeah, it's maybe the 6th key, but I managed to use the fuck out of that damn thing. That thing is still going strong.
Mhm.
But I mean, with how big my stream was getting, I had to go to the 15.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to go to the next size up on mine, but yeah, no. To roll back to the, not gonna lie, the PS3 Slim, the sliding top, yeah,
Man.
yeah. I would agree to that.
Dude, I'm not gonna hold y'all. my my inner ADHD as a child fucking loved it. Do you know, dude? No, I'm not even kidding. Do you know how often I would sit there and just dude, I broke like 4 of them bitches. I broke one every fucking year.
Wait, I think I got to go to the other room, but I think Queen actually has it. It was easy to break.
It what, dude?
Okay.
Yeah, it was easy.
And see, for me, I actually went from PlayStation 2 straight to PlayStation 4. I skipped the 3.
Oh, you didn't even go to 3.
I originally never had to deal with the 3, but funny tidbit, my mother had the PlayStation 3, but she only used it for the DVD aspect of it.
Dude,
She never played with it.
I never understood that. I get it's, but why? Why? Like,
why did they go to that design?
no, why do people just go to gaming consoles strictly for movies?
I don't know.
Why?
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think PlayStation 3 had
Blu-ray.
the Blu-ray technology. And my mom, her being a movie fucking, I gotta have, this DVD,
collector.
this movie,
Collector.
Oh, yeah. If I would have been able to save the storage unit that I had of all my mom's shit, I would have at least 6 or 7 fucking video cabinets of just straight up fucking DVDs, VHS tapes of every fucking movie that she collected over the years, and those fuckers were heavy as hell.
So Loki,
I'm kind of glad I got rid of those.
So Loki, I will hold you to that just for the current moment in time. I am going to take this moment to mute myself because I'm going to take a little bit momentary smoke break because I have been live for a whopping 14 hours and 12 minutes.
So do you not know what the word sleep means?
Well, no, okay, he's doing it because,
what the fuck is sleep, brother?
He's doing it for the subathon. That's understandable.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to trade
Brother,
my brain.
Power military computer. Oh God. Oh God. Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That's rather sad. Okay, you need 20 PS3s just to power. Fuck.
He's not wrong.
That's sad. That's rather sad. God. Gaming, the consoles. The amount of shit people have done with gaming consoles over the years is just fucking wild.
So actually, speaking of
Immortality, you're actually shared on both sides, so he can see what you're saying here.
bet, probably just a different layout.
Well, I mean, I can see your side. I can see my side. I mean, Mix It Up is for some reason has linked us both together.
Because we're doing the stream together thingy, and we're about to usually Mix It Up.
I didn't know Mix It Up can actually do that shit, so that's awesome. Bro, you can run Linux on a PS2.
So,
hell.
to kind of probably inform some people, there's a YouTube channel. I don't remember his name right off the top of my head. He goes through and buys old consoles, like PlayStation 3, like PlayStation 3's, 2's, 1, like all the old systems and shit, and he would go through, test them, see if they worked. If they didn't work, he would pawn them off. Like they would go to a shop for parts, and if they did work, he would sell them like outright. The ones that worked was a 50-50 chance of being a modded console. Did you know you could mod the consoles?
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
I learned that not but 5 fucking months ago that you could mod a console to where you could have every game for free, like, dude, I almost tried to sentence and read again. But no, like you can have every game that there is on the store. You can instantly get like all achievements for the game. Like you have a VPN. There's like all kinds of different shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat.
No,
Your ears. I'm sorry.
you're fine. Okay.
Not really sorry.
No. Not at all. I'm just feeling better. I'm making sure my body doesn't hurt.
People saying boo to their friends has risen by 85% in the last year. That's my god.
So to enlighten some people, I have been followed by Loki and Just Jay. Those 2 follows have put me to 75% of the way of hitting the set channel goal on like my overall OBS is 300, or no, not 300, 250.
Jay, so you know, the blind commands, it's a 50-50 chance of that actually working. Majority of the times it's just a blind. It'll pull anyone who's in the chat.
Yeah.
So your chances of actually it working that way, it's random.
Also, to catch
Like that one.
the Pokemon, you will have to come over to my side to do that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Ring.
I did see that earlier that they tried to catch a Pokemon, and I would like to inform you guys that if you want to catch the Pokemon, you do have to come over to my side of things.
Boo to Raven is bad since it almost always scares him. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So
Raven's
Immortal,
usually scareable. Yeah. What's up?
I got a question for you.
What's up?
And
Give me my Pokemon.
This is gonna date the fuck out of me, and I don't give a fuck because I just found this out just like a few minutes ago before we went live. Do you remember the original Power Rangers?
Yes.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found a TikTok video, and I sent this one over to you, Pyro, and I sent this over to Queen. That I just found out that there's a dark side to that series.
Huh?
Dark side to every series.
Yeah, there's a
is
dark side to everything.
side. Well, yes, but see, as someone who grew up on that series, I didn't know about that.
So
I just found that out like a few minutes ago.
So
And it's just like finding out like there's actors actually got harmed during that series. It's like, fuck.
This right here fully indicates that. Like my logo, I even have it tattooed on my body. Like everybody has a fucking dark side. It doesn't matter who you are.
Well, yeah.
Everybody has a dark side.
I mean, if here, let me see if I can pull this up. I will send it over to you as well. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this off cam for a second because.
Did you know that all the fighting scenes are from the Japanese show? Damn. Do you like Mickey Mouse? Ha ha. That was probably terrible.
It was terrible, but the pitch of the laugh was on point.
I can't. I'm not
Alright.
even gonna try to attempt a fucking voice right now. I'm not even going to. Fuck that, bro. You know what? Drop 5. You know what? Somebody drop 5 subs and I'll try it.
Somebody bring immortality and he'll try it.
Okay, here we go. Immortal, I don't know if I have you on TikTok or not, but
I don't use TikTok.
Okay. So I'm gonna play this video
Okay.
and I'm gonna let the sound go through, but I did not know about this at all.
Okay.
That was the original tower.
I'll actually
Mhm.
while you're doing that, I'll listen while I'm taking my smoke.
Oh, then here. Let me start from the beginning. Ready?
Go for it, brother.
Playing.
I don't hear shit.
You don't hear my stream?
No.
We don't hear the thing.
I don't hear it coming through Discord, and I'm scared to tab over to anything else. My PC's already yelling at me.
That's not real.
No, it's really not. I've also been putting her through the fucking ringer because 14 hours, 14 and a half hours of nonstop streaming. It's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of abuse. Sorry, PC. I'm sorry.
I don't hear it because I'm muted. Stream.
It should be playing through.
I hear it.
You hear it in the hear it in the stream?
Uh,
So apparently,
Why'd that go
Um,
there?
one of the bad guys.
Can you share your screen
Oh.
in Discord? And I can.
Hold on.
Why are you all the way over there? Is it gonna be that finicky? Yeah, damn it. Me.
Where did I place that damn thing? There it is. Share screen.
There we go. That's better. What?
computer.
Huh? Oh, he's on his other PC. I was gonna say, can you share your screen in Discord and I can potentially show it that
Yeah.
way? There we go.
Got it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's music.
Ready?
Yep. Why don't I? That's why.
In a wetsuit with a rubber mask over their head.
Can you restart it, please? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. Okay.
We're out in the desert. It's got to be 110 degrees.
God
and
damn.
Hot.
Has heat stroke.
I've dealt with a heat stroke. It ain't fun.
With a rubber mask over their head with a pinhole for the eyes and for the mouth. He's flopping around like a fish. Me and the others had come together and agreed we were not going to continue shooting until like this guy gets in an ambulance and goes on.
And that's really hard to do when you're shooting the pilot episode. We had this much money for the pilot.
It was offered to anyone there that they would get $100 if they took that man's wetsuit off and put it on so that we could continue.
$100 for it.
Bro,
Someone did.
1,000 maybe.
Yes.
The original Dan was in his underwear in the dirt, flopping around, waiting for an ambulance.
Ew, bruh.
I was watching that going, what? Like, this is not okay. Like, it's scaring me.
This is just the pilot episode.
And as it becomes this massively successful brand, you have violence, fraud, suicide, homicide, including homicide by sword, and people losing everything along the way.
The fuck?
That's fucked, bro. No
Right?
shit.
Like, when I found that out, that was like fucking wild.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting.
Loki asks if one of y'all could send that to on Discord. Please.
Do that. I see my phone. But yeah, no. There's
Much more than that.
than just that. See, and that right there, that intrigues me because that was my childhood. I
Mhm.
grew up on that series, so to know that there was a dark side to that coin, to see that there was actual, like, I found out later on that the Yellow Ranger died, supposedly like in a car accident or something.
Mhm.
Like I didn't learn too much about it, but like I knew that they had to replace the Yellow Ranger with someone else,
Mhm.
and like I remember just like so many of the original actors like faded out.
Yeah.
You only hear about nowadays the Blue Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and recently you heard about um the Green Ranger passing.
Mhm.
The Green Ranger
I
passing.
saw
Like,
something about
those are
that.
the only I know.
I saw something about the Green Ranger passing not too long ago, and that absolutely blew up.
Oh, it
And
did.
yeah, and like to in addition to like y'all's childhood shows being having dark sides to them, my childhood shows had a lot of dark sides to them as well. Like Nickelodeon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Like a lot of those shows like Zoe 101, iCarly, all the Dan Snyder greats that you know of,
Yeah.
all of them are dark as fuck when they actually like get into it. And it's
Oh, continue. Sorry.
no, you're good. But it's that's so like it's very fucking scary to think about what they portray Hollywood to be, and then as soon as you get there, you get treated like that. That's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I used a Power Ranger action figure to see if it could bungee jump.
Hey, Loki, do me a favor. So I know two Lokis thanks to my lovely years of being a streamer. Which one are you?
Which one are you?
I hate saying that because, like, Pyro, you know this as well as I do. As we progress
There's
through
no
this
way.
stream, I literally have two Lokis on my phone. Loki / Kyle and then mischievous Loki. And like, fuck, I can't remember. Thank you. My brain is like, remember,
That's great.
exclamation grandpa.
That's so great, dude.
Exclamation grandpa. That fits me in a bubble. Yes, back in my day, we had.
Yeah, back in y'all's day, y'all had to go on fucking mountain hiking trips just to get to fucking school.
We had to climb up a hill.
Barefoot, no food, no water. Apparently, like fucking 35 miles away.
Oh, don't do it.
Not yet. No.
Like them fucking
No.
stories.
Just. Seeing that alone just makes me think. Hell no.
I mean, it could be like prostitution Pokemon.
I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared to like even look that shit up.
Why are you the way you are? Loki. Prostitute Mickey. What the fuck?
Maybe looking into that kind of stuff.
Yes, you Loki. What the
I wouldn't be
fuck?
surprised. Hey, like they say, whatever floats your boat. Do you, boo boo?
Yeah, you do you, boo boo, but don't be dragging me into that shit. I don't want my brain to lose any more cells than it already has. Nah, bro, I'm good.
Like one brain cell.
Exactly, and I'm not trying to lose the last one to that.
See, I got 2 brain cells. One's just trying to fight for the first places. The other one is just trying to find the next left turn. Lord.
Welcome to Wingin It, everybody.
Name of the game. We wing it. I used to come into Bird stream. How's Buzz without wings? Oh God. If you can imagine Buzz Lightyear without wings.
Yeah, he's not Buzz. He's not Buzz. He's Boat. He wouldn't be Buzz anymore. He would be Boat. He's not airborne. He's waterbound.
Yeah, but I think where he's going is the toy that most women love to play with.
Oh.
I know, the buzzing kind.
Oh, the one the one behind you?
All right. Y'all take what? Which one?
I was gonna say, I don't have any of those toys behind me, bitch.
Exactly.
Oh.
Are you talking about my wife, sir?
I mean, all women have one, so. I know Queen has one, so I don't give a shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna put my wife's business out there like that. I don't think she would approve.
Oh, but see, here's the thing, because in another episode, if we
continue
keep
to do
doing
this
on Wednesdays, I would absolutely love to get our wives on this podcast.
Oh yeah, that.
I would love to see them talk shit about us for y'all viewers' entertainment.
Like, obviously, we're going to be the originals, but
She has a fucking taser. Don't remind me if she has yet to fucking tase me with it.
Oh no shit. I might just shoot her. I might just shoot her a DM real quick and say, "Hey, remember that taser?"
I'll make it easier. I'll just send her a personal text message.
Or just take a screenshot and say, "Hey," or just take a screenshot of chat.
You want to see what a fried birdie looks like?
Hey, that's just fried chicken.
KFC.
Oh yeah, I'll give you KFC.
Homemade KFC, brother.
Oh fuck, that's bad.
Cooking.
Oh.
That was fucking great. I could never do it.
Q&A talk with Raven. Why not? It'd be interesting because come on, our wives have stories about us that would probably make us 3 shades of red.
Oh, there's another streamer that Bird remembers that would make people blush like that, you know?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Vaguely, I know a bunch of couple streamers. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Oh fuck yeah. I haven't seen him in a long time though.
Neither have I.
I don't know. I'm part of his
Chat,
Discord. I can always
chat.
reach out and see.
Bird without his glasses looks like an egg.
Oh, wow.
On that note, I'm smoking some more.
Raven is my friend, and chat can turn dark fast. With oh yeah, yeah. That's like me and Queen. Like before we put ourselves up online as streamers, like the conversations that we had were like, oh, we should probably go into a mental institute. That's how it is.
Yeah, we try to respect TOS so we don't get banned.
Yeah. But see, that's part of the podcast. We're
Yeah.
winging it.
Yep, we fucking wing it,
We
brother.
learn as we go. So, to go to the next topic, I guess. Do we want to go one-on-one about how our channel started?
I can do that. I vaguely remember, and I can actually kind of pull it up if y'all would like.
Go for it.
Let me
see. I know how my
here.
channel started, and I can. That sad part. That's like the only thing that I remember the most. Fuck. That's bad. That's bad.
Let's see here. Because I
mean workout. Hey Loki, kiss my ass, or as my channel's famous fucking words, kiss my, suck my, wah wah wah. I swear to God, the stupid shit we do when we're drunk and we decide, hey, let's go live, yay! Yeah, the shit we say is it haunts us. Like that phrase alone haunts my channel. Although I marketed it, I found a way to like.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find it.
Well, that gives you plenty of time because I gotta do 5 push-ups. Fucking. God damn you, Loki.
Bird reads what I just put in the chat.
What? So 74,000 in workout redemption. Do you want me to just be on the ground, or do you want me to just be in the chair breathing, my friend? Because at this point, I'm not breathing.
They want you on your knees.
Hey, yo.
Bitch, you got. That's my OnlyFans account content.
Well, confirmed. Confirmed, chat.
Confirm what? That I do the push-ups?
No, yeah. That you have a fucking OnlyFans.
Oh, I do.
He does.
I ain't saying.
I don't deny it.
I ain't saying. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying you out here leaking yourself, brother.
I mean, if you generally want to know the story behind it, I can easily give you the story.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Where did that start from? Was that Minecraft side of things, or?
Nope.
Was that RP stuff?
I found it.
Okay, so do you remember the streamer Just Dawson?
Yes.
So remember when he went to Daddy Dawson? Same time that he decided to go Daddy Dawson and make it OnlyFans was the same time that I decided, fuck it, I'll do one too.
Okay, so
Yes, I believe that's the name of it.
I'm probably in for a world of cringe right now.
Cringe and probably
roasting. For myself right now.
I was looking at Bird on the OnlyFans. He didn't have any content on there.
I wasn't looking at that, brother.
Bitch, I can make content if you want me to.
I would pass, bro. Um,
What's next? Birds is going to start doing feet finders.
I mean, if it pays the
feet.com.
bills.
Onlyfeet.com.
I mean, if it pays the bills, I'll dolly up my fucking feet. I don't give a shit.
shit.
Wait, why do I recognize that name?
What name?
The channel that you're bringing up.
That's my old one.
Samaria? Oh.
Yeah. Was that on Twitch as well?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you know?
I don't remember. Anyways. But
Do you remember the way?
I do not remember the way. But obviously, so the variety aspect of my content creation shit has not changed at all. I have always done like a variety of things. I've tried to stick one thing out, obviously, but yeah, my brain didn't let me, to be honest with you. I started off with like PlayStation 4 Minecraft when I finally convinced my mother to let me make videos. So that's that. And then I went to Black Ops 3. And keep in mind, this is the first channel I actually like put time into, because all the rest of the ones were ones that my parents quote unquote owned. So I was never really allowed to use those. So I made my own. And this is where it all started. I started with trick shots with the fucking bullshit ass mic, dude. Like, this is like gold to me, okay? Like, this microphone and this arm and everything like that is just gold to me compared to what I had. I had one of those wired headsets that plugged into the bottom of the fucking controller, and the fucking the connection was going bad on it, so it constantly had like that constant ping, like that pitch to it. Just god off. It's god awful to listen to, but here, I'll play it and mute it. But this is the type of content that I've grown to do, you know? I've always like loved Call of Duty, but until now, because let's just face it, greedy bitches.
Well, not only that, but I don't know if it's just me, but I've picked up from what everyone else has said that generally COD has went from just being a decent game to a sweaty game where people just
Yeah, you're not
camping.
you're not having fun anymore. There's no having fun on Call of Duty anymore. Like, the only reason I'd go back to it is for zombies. And that's because I can just go in by myself and see how high I can get in a round. If not, if it has a leveling system, I'm going for that fucking Master Prestige, bro.
Right.
Like, if it has a progression system good enough for me to where I actually have a sense of goal to reach, I'm gonna fucking put the time in for it. Kind of like how I'm going for a 100% right now on Schedule 1. I'm gonna sit there and grind out that 10 million fucking dollars until I get that achievement, and then until the next update comes out and new shit comes out, I'll take a break from it, you know, and just find different goals to set for myself until more goals are added. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the way, chat, this was probably one of the best trick shots I've ever hit in my life. I know it's not anything too crazy to write about, but that was one of the better trick shots I ever hit in Call of Duty, in my opinion. It literally got no attraction at all. And that's even the time where Call of Duty was like big on trick shotting, when FaZe Clan was still huge, you know,
Yeah.
and all that, like the fun days of Call of Duty when it wasn't a sweat fest, where it was actually fun. You get into a random fucking lobby, bro. You be like, hey, everybody want to go snipers only, and like do trick shot and shit. Go into a free for all lobby, pop on the mic, say, hey yo, let's go snipers only. Whole fucking whole lobby, dude. 8 people, all like free for all, and just straight up sniping everybody. Now they dude, yeah. Sticks and stones on VS, dude. Yes, yes, and that's like that. My journey is not recommended, honestly, because I snuck my way through a lot of loopholes to get where I am. But I've ever since I've went through the loopholes to make it, like to make the account generally, I've worked my way to where I am in terms of where it's at, if that makes sense.
Yes. Pyro, to answer your question, fuck no.
Hey Pyro, to answer your question, fuck yeah. Used to
And
upset
see, there,
used to
see,
upset
that's the
people with the
difference.
tomahawks, bro. Yeah. So the thing is, I didn't get too competitive with it until Modern Warfare 2019. But like when 2019 Modern Warfare 2019 and throughout the COVID shit, dude, it was a mix of Modern Warfare 2019 and Mortal Kombat. Those 2 games I put almost like 500 hours in each. And those were like the only 2 I would throw in Borderlands, because Borderlands 3 came out in the mix of all that. So I'm like, fuck yeah, because I am a huge Borderlands fan. Like, I literally have the Volt symbol, I have fucking Claptrap on my leg. So that's another thing, is to go back to the motivation part of I think it was Loki that brought that up, was it not?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Of the motivation thing, is like, I never cared about what my next video per se was going to be. I personally was never good at editing, or like having the wherewithal and like the attention span and everything else to and what it takes to make an actual video, like an entertaining video, if that makes sense. Not too long, not too jutted out, not too boring, like shit like that. I never really had the capabilities of doing so. So streaming to me was a lot easier in my case, because I don't have to sit there and chop everything up. I don't have to sit there and make sure my mic's not working, or like make sure something or whatever is right or wrong. Whereas if I'm streaming, literally I have chat that can tell me like, hey, we don't hear you, or we don't see anything, or this, that, and the other. Like, you have live criticism instead of, oh shit, I'm gonna put this up and see if it works. You know what I'm saying?
100% agree.
It just makes a lot more sense to me to do it live, and like not be able, and that goes back to my one topic of faking things. it doesn't provide it provides an opportunity to prove your realism in a way.
Mhm.
Like, you can't, how are you going to fake something live? I mean, yeah, you can
Right.
I mean, yeah, you can have ideas of how you want things to go, but you're doing it live. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be times where shit might not go right at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and to go back to like the those genuine reactions, how are you going to fake something that you're feeling in real time?
Right.
Like, unless you're a very good actor or actress and can flip, whether you like can be like, holy shit, I'm so excited, and like flip through emotions like that. We're the thing is we're all people. We all feel emotion. So you're gonna feel something and you're gonna like express it in some way, shape, or form. And there's not gonna be any hiding it. Whereas a YouTube video, you can literally cut out every, like, if you're feeling upset and bored or upset in general and just don't feel like making one after you hit record, what's the sense in that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
you save yourself more time by just live streaming and doing that. So that's at the same time is like I like to record my videos while I live stream because it provides me a better opportunity to just do simple, like, more simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sitting there just not talking, there's just going to be a line in the editing software. So where
Yeah.
I can just sit there, okay, pinpoint here, pinpoint there, cut, put together, move on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because when you do nothing but YouTube, you start to build the habit of making like a sound or something that clues you when you come back to it, going, okay, I heard the sound, cut it here. I heard the
Mm-hmm.
sound again, cut it here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start to like build that
Chicken.
reputation, but at the same time, um, when you're live streaming, there's no
Mm-hmm.
cut. It's just go 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 go. Like I will admit I've had several streams where everything and anything would go
Just
wrong,
just
like
bored, just
audio or
boring,
the video. Yeah,
just
and it
boring,
would
or not
just
to up to your expectations at all.
mm-hmm, yeah. And then there are nights that, despite how I personally feel,
Mm-hmm.
I would still hit that go live button, and I know for a fact the fact that I just went live, feeling the way I felt. I know for a fact after I shut off that stream, I feel horrible because like that content was not the content that I wanted to produce because it
Mm-hmm.
was half-assed because I was still either pissed off with how things happened that day, or something triggered an emotion in me that I just could not push myself out of.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
that's a, if I can add to that, there,
mhm.
and don't get me wrong, content creation as in general is very difficult. People may see that say or think it's easy to just turn on a camera and do whatever. That's not it. That's not that at all. You, if you want to make something of it and make something happen with it, you're gonna have to put other ideas into it, put ideas together, have other outside influences influence you to eventually rise, and you're making it. Whereas on the other side, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, best example, Pyro knows this firsthand. Um, there have been streams where I've literally not gone live because of some emotions I was having that day, or I was just all up in my feels because something triggered it. You know, I was just like, yeah, I can't stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's times where like I streamed and I know I shouldn't have.
Yep. And that's like there are times where I will go live like so hyped up, so like all right, let's go, let's ready, let's do this. About 2 hours in, I get into it, and it's like I'm not really feeling this anymore, and it's like I don't really want to. My mentality is I don't want to let the people down, but I also want to be able to focus on my mental health right now in this current moment in time. I might see you later, I might not. I'll let y'all know if y'all are actual close enough to like in my Discord or like actually active on social media to know what's going on. I will let you know. Like I will put something out saying, "Hey, I'm not streaming tonight," or like, "Hey, there's not going to be any content out today uh, because I'm not mentally feeling well or physically feeling well." So if I'm not going to put any content out from myself, me personally, I'm gonna suggest other people. Go find other sources that you can be entertained when I'm not available to. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And that's part where both your Discord and mine have that section where it's like we let our friends who are streamers, if our bot's not set up that way, but we let our friends go, hey, if you are a streamer and you want more viewers, post your link in our Discord. One of our viewers that comes normally to our channel might see your channel or might see your link and go, I'm curious, what do they do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are more than okay with necessarily just you, uh, other content creators posting their links
Mm-hmm.
for the times that we don't go live.
Yeah. And it's like, and the other thing is like we're not going to get mad or
Right.
upset that you're having a good time over there. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to provide everybody with a good time. We're trying to provide entertainment and not forced entertainment. Hashtag support our friends.
Exactly.
They're over there.
And
Chat's over there for me, so I'm gonna be pointing over there.
that's fine. Um, and Paro, that's kind of where my journey of a streamer kind of grew up from, where I went from stream team community to a stream team community
Mm-hmm.
to a point where I'm no longer part of a stream team community, but that's only because that was my choice. But I've I've wrapped my channel around supporting others, helping each other out, and I'll still continue to be that way. Like if any of my streamer friends are like, "Hey, you have they just have a general question of stream," like I'll open up my DMs are open. Fucking ask me the question. If I'm currently not at my computer that can help you out, I'll try to do my best
Mm-hmm.
on my phone and I'll set up a time like, hey, let's set up a time and day where we can actually sit down in front of a computer and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's already one streamer that Haro knows. I literally um linked into their computer, their actual PC, and I set up their stream.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's the other thing of being a online presence to kind of a small any degree, really, is you actually have those people that are willing to help you out and prevent. I tried to fucking read and sentence at the same time. Fuck.
That's one of my bot things.
But it's God damn it, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
No, exactly. Like that's what we do. That's what us streamers are. Because yes, we're low on the totem pole as being low viewer count streamers, but in order to help each other out, boost each other, that our main goal, or at least our number one goal, should be is to always help the next person.
Yeah, that's
You
okay.
never know if the next person is going to be, let's say, the next streamer that I help out could be the next Mr. Beast, and I
Yeah.
don't know about it.
Yeah. We are like an outreach community, exactly. And like that the thing is I remembered, by the way. The thing about growing a community as well is your community is willing to help grow with you.
Yeah.
They will offer their help and their like knowledge to help you grow as well as kind of cling to you and grow with them in a sense. Kind of like be a part of the team that you never really knew you needed until you got there. You know what I'm saying? And to
Like for
be
me, when I started streaming,
mhm
I joined Bird and Clean with that stream team,
mhm
Guardians Asylum. Within what, couple months, give or take,
mhm
they had me where I'm at now.
Affiliated and everything, yeah.
And at the same time, we was also pushing smaller streamers that just joined that community to reach the affiliate program.
mhm
And we've had, if I remember right, but correct me if I'm wrong, there was one that we managed to get affiliate within 24 hours.
Yes, and actually, ironically, the fact that you mentioned them, I've had kind of recent conversations with that person, and they're fairly big now. They're fairly a big time streamer.
Are they?
Yeah, fairly.
Can you,
They're bigger than me now.
can you DM me the name?
Yeah, they've changed their name a few times, but I
I
bet you I
noticed
can
that,
find
but whenever
it.
you can.
My best moment as a streamer was when I had viewers come in and thank me for giving them a space. They feel safe and can enjoy themselves without worrying, and I felt so proud. That right there is every streamer's honest to God golden feeling. Like
Yeah.
knowing that you created a space on the internet for someone to just sit there in your chat, not necessarily chat, but just sit there and listen to you
mhm
makes the streamer's day every fucking time.
mhm
Like knowing that I made someone's day with my stupid ass shit. Like, yeah, okay, some of the shit I do, yeah, is fucking off the wall. I laugh at my own shit because it's always just fucking like, okay, why? But like the same, like my reactions, if my reactions of laughing at myself or laughing at how a certain conversation's going is making someone else's day, fuck yeah, I'm down for it.
And that's another thing is like the more entertainment you provide to yourself, you know you're going to provide others with. And it
Yeah.
doesn't even matter if it's you yourself. It can be something in the background. Like it could be something in the background that make people keep coming back for it and feeling like they can just sit there and watch and laugh and not feel like they're like forced to be there or like kind of manipulated to be there in a sense, you know? And like just to sit back and laugh. Have a good
Yeah,
time.
we want to be at that point of you can come into the channel, chill with us, escape from reality for a couple minutes to a couple hours.
Because that's exactly what this is in a sense. The in
Yeah.
a way the internet is just a way to escape from reality. The internet has provided so much knowledge and entertainment, just like everything, news. Just the internet is a way to escape reality in any way that you really think of.
Mm-hmm.
we got any more
Right.
we got any more topics?
Well, you said about how your journey started.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll mention how I started, and mine's is kind of kind of a unique start point.
Mm-hmm.
So I necessarily didn't even think about ever becoming a streamer, until I got um until I had one job, kind of lasted there for like 6 7 years. One of my coworkers told me that he was a Twitch streamer, and I was like, okay, what's that? And I basically gave him the third degree. I gave him all sorts of questions, trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Found it, and then he eventually told me, that he gave me the idea of necessarily that I should give it a shot. I should try streaming. It's like, okay, sure. And that kind of led me down the rabbit hole of trying to find a name and actually a identity necessarily to start my channel. And his biggest thing that he always told me was like, if you're going to have a Twitch name, make sure that it captures what you're going to be doing and your theme, like your general theme of the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why everyone knows me as CookinDaBird, but the original starting point on the channel was supposed to be a cooking stream slash gaming stream. Well, I've let the cooking side kind of fall to the wayside because IRL issues,
Mm-hmm.
but um, it just went from being a cooking slash gaming stream to a straight gaming stream,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still streaming, and I know that guy is that guy quit streaming. He's back to working full-time jobs.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I
And
don't see him anymore. I haven't talked to him, although I will say both him and I kind of underline politically saw different views.
mm-hmm.
Like I knew it, and one of the friends that both him and I had knew that he could easily see that both him and I had completely polar opposite political views,
Mm-hmm.
and he even tried to kind of capture that in his own little podcast, but I never let up. I just simply let put my head down and just walked right through. I
Mm-hmm.
never, because on my channel, and I know everyone else kind of agrees to this, where we kind of put politics to the side. We never let our streams revolve around politics because we know politics can necessarily divide your viewers. It could necessarily create the negative, the toxic um, environment, and then we don't want that. So that's
No,
kind of why I know me and him kind of separated, but I'm just letting him do his thing. I
it's
haven't reached out back to him to see how he is because I don't care anymore.
and sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Because it,
Okay, Jim Carrey.
but like that's another thing is if you're going to be an online presence, you're pretty much growing up with the internet. You can go back, look at your best moments, look at the worst moments, best moments, whatever, and 10 years, 5 years, 2 years later, they might not even be there anymore. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just the internet is pretty much life's library if you really think about it. Because if you carry around a camera, you are capturing moments of your life that you want to be shared and that you want to be
Mm-hmm.
remembered and that you want to be solidified. It's pretty
Yeah,
much like it's pretty much just life's library.
yeah, and that's kind of why you see a majority of people who do. Yeah, there's a lot of people who can do the IRL streams.
Mm-hmm.
They have the necessary lifestyle to do it. Others like us,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the lifestyle.
No.
There's nothing that entertaining in my life that I want to be shown on a camera. Like what you say here
Mm-hmm.
is it.
Nor
And
do
I'm fine with that.
nor do I want it to be any other way in a sense. It's like I don't want to be the dude that just pushes everything and just kind of overhauls everything, you know?
Well, yeah, because you also don't want to run the risk of like every IRL streamer runs the biggest risk of some viewer or whatnot finds them IRL and it turns sour fast. Like
Nor do I want
there
that.
right. Like there are some details of your life that you don't want the public to know,
Hell no.
like maybe where you live, maybe, who you're connected to. Like my general rule, and I know this is Queen's general rule, and majority of y'all see this, every time that you hear our kids somewhere on the or somewhere on the stream, we've told our kids to stay off our camera view because we don't want them to necessarily show up
Mm-hmm.
on our camera and then have that one viewer that comes in and just goes, "You got little kids?"
You got a child?
and becomes like, right, and it just becomes like, "Oh goody, we got a predator. Great,
Mm-hmm.
thanks." Like
Like,
I don't want that shit.
fuck that. It's like, and that's also personally, I think of streaming and like the content creation journey as building a story, building a character, and building a story without necessarily changing everything revolving around my life. It gives me an outlet to be creative. It gives me an outlet to express myself. It gives me an outlet to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it. And
Exactly.
without and on the opposite side of that, off camera is completely different. I'm not going to like if my creative juices are rolling, like and I have the motivation to keep doing it, I'm going to keep doing it.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if one day goes bad, if all shit breaks loose on personal life, you know immediately you can just hop into your chair, turn your computer on, and escape reality, and just hop in to the things that actually you want to enjoy, you want to see, instead of the things that you're forced to see.
Right. Right. And that's kind of where some of these streamers you see them going subathons, you see them going 24 hours, 84 hours, whatever, right? You almost kind of wonder if their escape reality is almost like an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I completely understand it. My IRL life compared to what you guys see on through the lens of your phones or the fucking PC screens
Mm-hmm.
is completely polar opposite.
Yeah.
And I don't ever let any of my IRL issues
Go
kind
in.
of push. I don't let them go into my streams. If I do, I apologize immediately because it's like I'm sorry, but IRL is just too much for me that day. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll make an announcement. I'll let people know like, hey, IRL's beating my fucking ass this day. I can do it. I'm gonna go sit down on the couch and just fucking sleep or
Mm-hmm.
watch someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Nico made a comment. I still remember my start in '07, not understanding what I did. And one day in 2019, a person I was watching spent over 2 weeks telling me and encouraging me to start streaming again. And I went into learning all over, and I am streaming for fun. And one day, hoping to build a community. And many years later, I am still going strong and still doing my start principles, and it's a great time. I can't complain. Exactly, 100%. And I think that's actually kind of the basis of every streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Every streamer will have those definitive pillars of like, this is what defies my channel. This is what my channel has to be about, or this is what my channel surrounds about, or
Mm-hmm.
my principles of like, I don't want this in my stream. I don't want that in my stream. Like those general principles or those goals
Mm-hmm.
kind of become the foundation of where the stream starts.
Mm-hmm. And it's like the thing is rules are placed for a reason. If somebody doesn't want you there doing something and you just have the nerve to go in there and do it anyways, just why?
Right.
Like there's no reason behind it to just sit there and spread negativity for no reason. And like that, and the other thing is back on the escaping reality aspect is sometimes the escaping reality gets foggy. The alternate universe, the alternate reality gets foggy because of those bad apples that you do get. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not always going to be straight positivity. It's not going to always be straight support. Sometimes you're going to get those assholes that are sitting there bugging you and just saying everything negative about you and like picking your shit apart. And
Minus Pyro.
and but it's like
Call me out like that.
it's it's just like a it's a gamble. Like I said at the very beginning of this whole thing, it's a gamble when you start to stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Generally, when you go to hit that go live button, you run the risk of, hey, is this stream going to be the stream that either A, kicks me off into a path where my life forever changes, or is this going to be the stream where it's like it's going to tank the fuck out of me, like wherever someone comes in and just blah 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 does all sorts of negative things. Like you never know. You play that risk whenever you go live, but at the same point, you know for a fact that the day that you decide to go live, those viewers that are your regulars, the ones that enjoy your content, will thank you for it. Will
Mm-hmm.
thank you for actually going live, because you going live gives them that escape of reality too. Because it's not only do the streamers get the escape from reality, but the viewers do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I will point out that um I have spent countless hours on TikTok, yeah, like everyone else, but I will watch literally these TikTok lives of these people just in a restaurant. I will watch them make all this food for their restaurant and just sit there and just surround myself in their world, just because I know my world right at that moment is not the prettiest.
And I think I know one of the streamers you're referring to.
No, there's a
Or,
few now.
We got a
oh,
we got a comment from
yeah,
Miko. We got a comment from Miko here. I had a day the last week I chose not to stream because I was in a foul mood and I didn't want it to reflect on the viewer accidentally to protect them. And that's another thing is having that self awareness. And
yeah.
are you going to be okay enough to entertain yourself? Are you going to be okay enough to like actually talk to people? Because
Right.
everybody can say that they're a social butterfly, that this, that, and the other, but in reality, we're all human and we all get annoyed and we all just want our space eventually. There's not a single person in this world who has said, I want to be around people 24/7 and
You
like actually go through with it the entire way and not say, I want to be alone for a bit. I guarantee you there's not a single person in this world who has not said, I want to be alone for just a little bit. I just need time to myself. I guarantee it, dude. Like it's such an it that's the thing that I feel like most people forget is we're all human. We
Yeah.
all run the same way. Yeah, granted we have different backgrounds and different motives and this, that, and the other, but at the same time, our bodies run the same. Our bodies are built the same. Our bodies run the same, think the same. Yeah, like everybody has just the same things. And like it's very difficult to understand why there's such that division, you know? And it really mind boggles me.
Yeah. I mean, even those that say that they are social butterflies and they constantly want to be with people, like I kind of question. I'm like, do you really want to be surrounded by people every day? Like, yeah, okay, I can understand if people are,
Mhm.
and that's fine. But like, some people that say that, and then you look at them like, no, you don't.
It's
We
like
can see
you
it in your face.
it's like you
You
can
you can
really
easily read it.
tell. It's like it's so easy to tell because yeah, you can, like I said, unless you're a like the best fucking actor in the universe and can have an instant trigger and an instant switch in emotions, you can't fake what you're feeling in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and yeah, I get people disagree, but you don't have to put that, like, put you the way you're feeling to other people just to spread the negativity. I feel
Exactly.
like I just really want the world to get along. That's pretty much where I'm getting at this.
Yeah.
And I feel like every content creator, at least, and I'm not gonna bash on other content creators necessarily, but I feel like every general content creator has that same goal of like we don't want to necessarily uh, uh, promote the divide, but we want to promote the unity. We want to bring people together that, yeah, they may not know where, viewer X came from. They might not know where viewer B came from, but all they know is viewer X and B are in the same chat and enjoying the same streamer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the general goal, is to like give the enough content to necessarily make everyone um just enjoy. And to piggyback off of what you said earlier, yeah, you're not going to be able to please everyone. That's It's just given. Like there are viewers that I've had that remember when I did only Minecraft, and they stuck around when I did Minecraft. Second I switched to a different game, they dropped off and went somewhere else. Like, okay, that's fine. That's their niche. They love Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But that's not gonna be my entire channel. Like, yes, my channel is themed around a chicken. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
there's a chicken in Minecraft. I could push on to that, but I don't want to.
It's just not. It's just something you don't want to force your. It's just something you don't want to force yourself to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to adventure out and do other things. You want to adventure, like, to expand and see what other things are out there.
Right, right.
And like these, like I get like the big channels that do like one game's content. I guarantee you, as soon as they're done making the content for that game, they cut it right off and go play something else.
Oh
Like
yeah.
like I can guarantee that.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of times I've seen people that have done other role players, you'll see them go for a long period of being a role play content, and then there'll be a few days they're like, okay, they're gonna go play COD, they're gonna go play this game, this game, this game, and that's them. That's personally them because they need a break.
Mm-hmm.
Me, on the other hand, I don't know what the fuck the break is because I just fucking keep pushing the goddamn button like I'm gambling for $1,000. Like I just fucking can't stop it, so I keep pushing it. But that's why I decided we do this podcast, because like that's my break.
Mm-hmm.
That's my stop in the stand in the sand where it's like, okay, hold on, I've done all this RP. Let's collect ourselves for a bit. Let's relax. Let's breathe. Give us, shoot the shit for a bit, because you never know. One of these episodes, as we do, could spark another person's RP interest, and they go, okay, I want to make a character based off of what they just said.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I mean, I've made multiple characters on every fucking Red M, 5M. I've done multiple characters. Is it a pain in the ass? Yes. Is it strenuous? Yes. But is it fun? Fuck yeah.
Can be.
Fuck
Can
yeah.
be.
Because you know why though? Because not all of them are doing the same thing.
What?
Because not all of them are doing the same thing. That's what makes you want to come back and just do everything that your mind puts yourself to doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's why you see me on 5N. I had a EMT worker,
Mm-hmm.
cop, and then I had another character that did MC stuff, criminal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Each character is gonna have a different lifestyle
Different
to
personality.
whatever. Yeah.
I will put a mention to everybody that I've been going 15 and a half hours, and my brain is starting to wind down. So
I get you.
if we could potentially wrap up, I'm not trying to be pushy or anything,
No,
but
you're
your
fine.
boy is getting tired.
We're just getting started.
You're fine. Like, I mean, I can, I guess I can make. I mean, if it's okay, I can make an announcement now. Like, or I'll put this out there now. Like, going forward, we, and I assume we're agreeing with this.
Mhm.
Every Wednesday we will be doing this podcast where we will just come together, shoot the shit. You're more than likely gonna get the three of us
Mhm.
in a VC. We'll just shoot the shit. We'll find random topics throughout the week. Random things that are like, hey, did you hear about this, or something that sparks our interest or curiosity, and we just shoot the shit with everyone.
Mhm.
Now, I will put this out there, and I will open up the floor to necessarily other content creators. If you so heartily want to, and we're not gonna push you or force you or anything. If you want to come up here during one of these podcasts and just shoot the shit with us, DM either me or Immortal. We'll set up time.
Mhm.
We'll put it together. I mean, you'll just have to understand that it's gonna be on a Wednesday and it's gonna be live.
And
Now I will.
we have a hard set schedule on
Mhm.
when we're doing this,
Yep.
and when we have an actual day that you guys can actually look forward to coming back to just relax.
Yeah.
Just not a lot of chaos, just a lot of laughter, a lot of stupidity, and
Mhm.
just a bunch of dudes or gals just hanging out, talking
Yeah.
for the audience to enjoy.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, I know we weren't able to do it for this podcast, but I mean, my general basis of what this podcast is going to be surrounded about is necessarily breaking the seal that every streamer has and opening the doors of like, hey, streamer A, tell us your story. Like, where did you start? How did you get your name? Like, give us your story so necessarily the world can hear it. And you never know if streamer A comes up and tells their story, the viewers that we have that night could be their next viewers. It
Mhm.
could be their next better group that they just get new people to check their channel.
Mhm.
And another thing that I will add is, yes, the name is Wingin It. I do plan I do plan in like a few future episodes to actually sit down and eat chicken wings, and we will review like maybe even hot sauces or random sauces. But my thing, I will gladly go to the grocery store and go get some chicken wings, and I will eat chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go get in some dino nuggies.
Oh, I will get Dino Nuggies, or I will get actual wings. You cannibal bird. Miko, remember, my channel surrounds about chicken. I love chicken. I'm a bitch for chicken, okay?
No, in other
And
words,
yes, yes, you can quote that, all right? I don't care. Um,
So who
see,
who wants to take this out for the first one?
well, hold on. Do you have any announcements for your channel?
Oh,
Like any future big updates or updates or big streams coming?
so I do actually. So on the, I think it was the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
I, Immortality, will be doing a 12-hour live subathon stream to celebrate the goal of 200 followers over the course of this channel. And then on May 5th of 2025, we will be doing a 12-hour. That kind of sucks that it falls on that day, but I will be doing a 12-hour long. I've lost the fucking word.
Subathon?
No, not a subathon.
Are you doing a 12-hour stream?
Uh, to raise money for a foundation.
Oh, charity.
Yeah,
You're doing a
charity
fund.
stream.
Charity stream.
That
Okay,
word.
yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry, my brain is just gone.
No, that's fun, and then that's kind of what I figured what we would do is like towards the end of the podcast, we would, if we have any announcements, we would just bring them forward, just because like, your stream is different from mine. Like I have different announcements from mine, and like eventually Paro will come back to streaming, so he will then eventually. Bet you better. Bet you better. Because I got to fucking scare the fuck out of you, motherfucker. I got to get my revenge, all right? but like okay, if you do decide to come back to streaming, you'll then have your own announcements, right?
Yeah.
Like for mine, I will announce the same time that Immortality is doing his subathon. I am going to do my 24-hour Chikini stream. For those that don't know what for those that don't know what a Chikini stream is, imagine a grown ass man in a chicken suit with a bikini on. With a legit bikini. With a legit bikini. I have the fucking bikini with me still to this day, and I want to burn the fucking thing.
If you want pictures of evidence, message me on Discord.
Birdie, I saw things. Yeah, you saw things that I felt things. God damn it, that damn bottom piece of fucking hell, that hurt like hell.
And you couldn't stop playing with them either.
No, I'll just redo that one clip. Like $5 will get you.
A twerking zucchini.
Hey. Then I will also like to announce, because I just found out today. Hey, yo, Flame! Thank you for that resub. I greatly appreciate it, my guy.
Tier 2.
I will announce. Yeah, tier 2. He is he's a good friend of mine. Yo,
Banana Man,
hey,
thank you for the follow.
Let's go.
To Thomas. Sorry, I still slide right back into Terry's voice every time. Which
All right, love you, Mickey.
oh, fuck yeah, that's the basis of it. I would like to announce that I found out today Terry got the saloon.
Congrats.
Yay! Good deal. Congratulations,
So
brother.
now, thank you. I actually thought I filled out the application horribly, but apparently it worked.
Due to requiring.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. I'll look into knocking that down. I will admit I did. Okay, the reason why I put that up was because I had in the past a few not so friendly viewers, if we want to put it that way. But
Not personally follow bots.
yeah, we had a lot of that issues back in the early days of the stream channel, but I haven't had them as recently. But I could knock it back down. So yes, my announcement is yes. Terry got the saloon, so now I'm working with the moderator or the staff to get that put together. We're doing the 24-hour Chikini stream. And if don't jinx it, if anyone who's a streamer wants to come up to the podcast in a future episode, please DM us. We will get with you. We will set up a time, set up a day, on a Wednesday, when we can do this, because we want to get as many other streamers up here to necessarily tell their story, just so we can help generally promote your channel, but also have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to say I greatly appreciate everyone who has showed up for this podcast. I believe Mr. Immortality is probably going to call it here.
I am.
And go get some much needed rest. Mr.
Yes.
I don't know what sleep is.
What is sleep, you say?
Sleep, that is a thing that we all dream of.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So over on the recording side, I hope everybody has enjoyed. When this goes up on YouTube, drop a like, subscribe, help us beat the YouTube algorithm. Everybody on the Twitch side, thank you guys so much for joining. Over on my side, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining in on the fucking 15.5 hour long stream. I really appreciate you guys. Much love to everybody. Banana Man, just saying. Loki, again, thank you guys for the follows today. You guys will probably see us next on RP tomorrow around the same time as you caught us today. Flame Dragon, thank you for the follow.
Let's go.
But until then, guys and gals and everybody around the world, thank you for joining Wingin It. Thank you for being yourselves. Thank you for being classy. Thank you for staying awesome. We appreciate everybody, and we will see you guys next time.